Welcome to the Salvation Army Meadowlands Community Church. It's been a long time, friends, since we've been able to gather for in-person worship. But we're excited to share with you that on Sunday, July the 25th, we will be gathering for in-person worship. There's just a few things we want to share with you as we gather together for that first time after so many months. And so we thought we'd prepare this short video for you to show you how you're going to enter the sanctuary and what the procedure is going to look like as we begin this first service for in-person worship. One of the first things we want to share with you is that once you get ready to enter the building, you will need to put on your mask. You will notice that we have circles on the ground here and inside the building so that you can remain socially distant from one another of at least 6 feet. I'm going to pass it over to Brooklyn now, who's going to share a few extra things with us today.
Yes, just that we're so glad to finally be worshiping together in person. And we're going to be starting our services at 10:30. So check-in can start at 10 o'clock, so that's when you can start arriving. So let's head in with our masks.
Yes. Once inside the building, you will make your way to the check-in desk, where a person will be here to make sure you are fully registered for worship today. Share with them a few of the procedures, Brooklyn. Thank you.
Yes, welcome to the check-in desk. So there will be a person here ready for you when you enter the building. And they'll ask you a few questions. They'll ask you if anything has changed since you completed your COVID self-screening declaration. They'll ask you if you need to use the washroom before proceeding into the sanctuary. We'll have the washrooms in the songster hall and the band hall available for use. They'll ask you if you'd like to sanitize your hands. And they'll also mention that we have masks and gloves available for use. So a little bit about registration. Every week on a Monday, we'll be sending out an online form for you to fill out. In there will be a self-screening declaration that you'll read, and if everything is good, then you can sign your name and your phone number for contact tracing. If you would rather call the office, you can do that as well to register, and that we'll need to do that every week just to make sure that we can keep track of our numbers. Yes, and unfortunately we can't have Sunday school at this time, but there will be kits available for the children that come in, so they can pick those up here at the check-in desk. And then once you've checked in, you'll be escorted into the sanctuary by a host. Over to you, Sandra.
Thank you, Brooklyn. So that's right, there will be a host waiting for you here, and we just follow the arrows and follow the host, and they will direct us to where we're going to sit. We'd just like to share with you that you're probably not going to be able to sit in the seat that you normally sat in before we closed up last year in March, so we would ask you to be understanding and patient with that as we move forward. Thank you. You'll notice as you're walking in the building, you'll see arrows as well directing you to where to go. Thank you. Once you are seated, we would ask that you keep your mask on at all times. You are certainly free to wave at people and greet them. You can even speak to them as you're socially distanced from one another, but we do ask you to remain in your seat at all times during the worship service. We are excited that we're going to be able to sing, but we have to sing with our masks on as well. We will also be having an 8 to 10 piece band ensemble, and also the worship team will be here with us as well. You'll notice that they will be separated by plexiglass between each musician, and also that the musician who's at the front will also be separated from you with a plexiglass also. They will be having their masks on when they are not providing musical accompaniment. Once our service is completed, you will also then be asked to wait for the usher or the host to escort you out of the building. We would ask if you could exit the building promptly and go out to the parking lot. Once you're in the parking lot, if you want to fellowship with some of your friends there and talk to one another, we invite you to do that. But we would ask that you not do that inside the building. So here we go. Thank you so much, Owen. Again, we will follow the arrows out of the building. Just one other thing we forgot to tell you when we were started off is that as you exit the building, there will be a table here for your tithes and offering. So if you brought that, we will have a table with a basket, and you can certainly put your offering in the basket as you exit the building. We will also have available for you the FPOS machine if you would like to use that, but we would ask that you would use that at the registration desk. So thank you very much. Now we will exit the building. We want to thank you so much for worshiping with us today. We pray that you have been blessed as we've worshiped together. And we pray that you will have a great day as you leave worship. Thank you and God bless.